Hello everybody, and welcome back to Feed the Beast. Today we're gonna continue work on the first exhibit. Some things have changed around here. My brother's been hard at work repairing what was apparently an explosion caused by one of the mobs added in the Mo Creatures pack. So those have all been turned off. Some of the passive ones are still here. Unfortunately, Xavier the Second and Xavier the Third are both gone. Not entirely sure why, but for some reason they're disappearing. This is what he has built in the meantime, so it's mostly up and running again. Automatic sorting, crafting, and smelting, and all of that fun stuff. So I've been able to do quite a bit of work over here in the first exhibit. Got a nice portal set up right to the area. Hello, Mr. Cat. So you can see I've been clearing the path where the walls are going to be. Put a efficiency 5 on this diamond drill, which has just been amazing at tearing through the walls here. And you can probably tell already, I decided on some changes for the wall. First, I got rid of that smooth basalt, went for nether brick, just to, I don't know, I kind of like the way these three colors work together. They're all kind of in that same soft but vibrant color range, if that's a thing. I also was playing around with different ways to do the glass. I wanted to make it taller, and I wanted to give it something that made it stand out a little bit more, and kind of stumbled on this combination of using full blocks and panes with the half panes on top, and I think it looks really good. So I am pleased with how that's turning out. And this is this is replacement pet, I guess. This is my brother's horse. Oh man, where's Candy Mountain, Charlie? Nice response. I like that. Let's see. So I still got some more clearing to do, and that's what I'll be doing now. Probably gonna just fast forward through this. Won't make you sit through me clearing out a bunch of land, but just want to give you an update on where we are. I'll come back to you when it's all cleared out, and we'll start finishing out this wall, so that we can go ahead and start actually making the biome. And I have decided that this first one's going to be that autumn hills, and I think that's going to involve, I want to knock this hill down and that one down, because they aren't quite this tall. So I will see you when I'm done clearing it out. Alrighty, so I went ahead and finished up the clearing out of the walls, spaces for the walls. I'm still going to do some terraforming with these hills here. I'd like to get them down, at least make them not look like they're connected to the ones outside of here. Did a little work on the walls, extended this one all the way. Looks like I'm going to need some more material though. I'm already at another brick. Glass is going to be the most tedious part of it. I have a habit of forgetting the pattern about 3 rows in. And unfortunately, I still have yet to get anything Silk Touch in this world, so there's no way to recover it. I would have liked to use the red power ones because those half blocks you can recover. There goes Ducks. He was on here doing a little work on his sorting system. Anyway, the half blocks you do get back, but I just didn't like the way they lined up with everything. They only take one side or another rather than the middle like the panes. Go ahead and sleep through the night here. It's good timing. Anyway, let's see. You can go up top and grab some netherrack. Or netherrack, keep calling it that, nether brick. Oh no, I'm looking on the basalt. Not much. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more resource gathering. I put netherrack in here to melt. I'm not sure if it's doing that. Let me check. Where was that? Over here? Yeah. It may not be melting yet, so I might have to do that manually. That should be enough to get started though. Continue out this way. So it's been a little while since I recorded that first episode. Like I said, got quite a bit done in preparation for this. I think what I want to do is on both ends make some kind of big gate so you kind of go through an entryway before you hit the biome so you don't see it as you're approaching it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have biomes connected, like one here and one here. I think that might, because you'd be seeing through the glass and everything, so it would be pretty obvious that they're next to each other. So I may end up giving it at least like 100 spacing or something like that. Calm down over there, Charlie. He's back. I think he's also working on trying to get the settings figured out for this mod, because we either get way too many of all of them or none of the vanilla ones, like the regular mobs. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Well, that's none of my concern. What are you looking at? Hey pig, I would like to place a block there. Thank you. Oops. I feel kind of... Oh man, 2 in a row. Oh well. I feel kind of cheaty using this drill. With this efficiency 5 on there, I don't even need a charge in it. The only time I need a charge is to clear out the dirt. But I guess with the modded version of the game, you can't really keep everything balanced as you do in vanilla, which is really nice. It's kind of a mix between creative mode and regular survival here. Creative mode is something I've never messed around with. I don't find a whole lot of fun in having all the materials just there and you're not actually playing the game, you're just building. Something about it just seems cheaty to me. Though people do cool stuff in it, so it certainly has its place. Like, there's some ambitious projects you would never be able to do sure he's going through the nether tunnel. There's like this huge cavern I've created. Where was I? I'm gonna burn through some of this material first before I start on glass. Gotta give me some new boots. These have feather falling 3 on them. These were actually a drop, I think. Skeleton dropped these. Pretty awesome boots if they weren't gold. As far as the channel goes, I wanted to continue the racing series, but unfortunately I ended up screwing up my knee. I think I strained some ligaments in the top of my knee. So I haven't been able to do any racing at all. Oh, there's more. Just didn't feel right. Still trying to figure out what kind of format I'm going to do for iRacing. It's going to be a little different because you're always racing with real people there, so you can't just kind of goof off, or not so much goof off, I guess you can't just focus on talking sometimes. I'm going to have a hard time doing commentary while racing because it's a lot more intense than doing just the lessons and the for speed. There's no reset key. You crash, you crash. I haven't been keeping up with iRacing as much as I would like to. I had set out to do the entire Grand Am season this go around, but I've already missed quite a few races, so won't be doing any points racing, but I would like to get some more experience. I'm racing in the McLaren there. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun compared to it used to be the Daytona Riley and the Mustang, and those two were just too different, and it was a very hard series to race in. So I'm excited about that, getting more familiar with that McLaren. The race to the end, or not the race to the end, but the Adventure to the End series is going along well. We end up recording for like 3 or 4 hours at a time, so we don't have to constantly be playing. And what's kind of cool about that is it seems like there's such a gap in between us playing that he'll completely forget how to play the game in between us playing. So every episode it's like he's starting all over again, which is hilarious pretty much. What's going on? In real life racing, if you keep up with the channel, you've seen that I posted a couple videos from Autocross of 2 weekends ago, I guess. That was a good event. I really like that course, that track. Unfortunately, I was still having some car troubles that I have since diagnosed, and I am going to mess all these up. I haven't had a chance to fix it. As I said, I'm kind of nursing a knee injury, so I haven't been putting too much stress on it, which gave me plenty of time to work on this. Man, learn how to place blocks, would you? So I think I'm going to go ahead and finish up this wall off camera, and I'll rejoin you when it's time to start doing some glass work, and then we'll start doing some terraforming. Maybe with some TNT, we'll see. That did not sound like TNT, that sounded like dirt. I don't know how to light this either. Nope, not like that. Just left click it. Yep. What just happened there? There's no sound, and one block spit out at me, and it didn't break anything. What? What? It industrial TNT. I thought it was gonna be like better. What? What? Well, clearly I was wrong there. Huh. Well, that was a failure. What if I just let it out of here? Sorry, birds. A little bit. So it only breaks dirt. So it's like wimpy TNT. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, I got one regular TNT here. Let's see if that still acts the same. Get in there! Get in there! Oh crap, I don't have anything to light it. It just breaks. Do I have a stick? Make one. Do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. That's the sound I wanted to hear. Oh well. Looks like I'll be clearing it out by hand. So we got a lot more of the wall done. Still need to do the back side of it. Ran out another brick. Got some cooking up. So I'll work on the glass for a little while. It's like a farm over here. Let's go over there and see how much glass I have. Not quite a bit. Get that out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of it. Gobble, 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 gobble. So let's see, I'm going 5, 6, 7, 6, so this one will be 5. Get this off. 4, 5. If this is the easy way to go or not. That'll be 1 higher because this next one's going to be 6. 2, 3. Oops. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that'll be the way to go. And I'll be doing that all along the line here. Alrighty, so sorry about the episode being a little choppy. A lot of very repetitive work to do here. I don't want to bore you to death just watching me build a pattern over and over again. As you can see, I got this glass pretty much done on this run all the way down. Running out of glass already. Luckily, Dux is up there working on a quarry that's quarrying out a desert to build or to make nothing but glass, so that should help my progress a lot. It's much easier than going, finding sand, smelting it, waiting around, making paints, blah blah blah. So hopefully I'll be able to knock that out before next episode, so that I can focus on building an entrance over here. I'm planning to do the entrance right in the middle over here. I want to fill in this river. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that now. I got plenty of dirt over there. See, it's getting dark already. I want to do that, and I think the plan I'm working on now is I'm just gonna do an entrance, and then I'm gonna have the trail or the train kind of go underground to leave, so that you exit in darkness. That way, even though it won't be very far apart, it'll seem like you've traveled somewhere to go see the next biome. It's not just right next door. That's the plan. Let's see. Dirt. Well, not as much as I thought. Hop over there real quick. Get this hover. Bouncy, bouncy. So yeah, he's down there. Staring at it intently, making sure nothing's exploding. I see sand and gravel coming through. Let's see, dirt. I have no idea where dirt is in here. Ah, right there. Plenty of it. And my bow. Let's see, where's the glass at? Oh yeah, glass coming in. That will make this process much easier. Thanks. Alright, we'll hop over there. Oh, I guess it's still only noon. Must have been a lighting update, making me think it was getting dark. I feel like a drunken idiot walking around with this backpack sometimes. Alright, so fill this in. Hi, sheep. Watching me work, are you? Creep. Doesn't need to be a huge area. I'm not going to have the trail or the train go straight through. It should be through in a second, so I'm going to have it winding through a little bit. Try and make it look somewhat natural. So yeah, so this doesn't need to be cleared a straight shot through there. The original spawn point in this map is a Autumn Hills, so I have most of the saplings I'll need, but there's still some other stuff that I need to gather. As far as shrubbery and mostly I just want to take a look at what it looks like, what the natural arrangement of the trees is, and stuff like that. So you can see the wall is above the ground here. Ground level is actually a little higher over there. I thought ground level would be 64. Seems like it's actually 63. So for the next area, I'll remember that. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick to... the same pattern in every area or a different wall design in every area. We'll see. We'll see how this first one comes out. I might do this first area and decide the whole idea is stupid, so who knows. But over there I did marble underneath it and in the water. Just because it's a nice clean texture, it kind of hides the fact that the wall is there, so that's probably what I'll do here. But there will also be the entryway here, which we'll design next episode. So hopefully a little bit more building and a little less repetition next time. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this episode. Again, sorry I was a little choppy. There's just a lot of little stuff going on at once there, so didn't want to bore you with me just building walls the whole time. I may try doing some more time lapses in the future of me doing stuff like that, just to kind of clue you into how the building process is going. Didn't really have the time to set that up this time, so just some cuts there. Next episode we'll be working on the entrance and probably leveling some of these hills. So until then, I'll see you next time.